Date? Time? Location? Oh. Who could
That be at this time of night?
Beep. Yes, Edgeworth speaking.
Edgy, get up! It's an emergency!
Larry, do you know what time it is?
It's not Larry, it's Larice! It's Lori doing him!
This is nothing more than a terrible nightmare. I'll just roll over and...
Oh, wait, don't hang up! It's an emergency! It's Nick! He took a really nasty spill!
Well, it wouldn't be the first time, so...
I'm not joking, his life is in danger!
What? What happened? Tell me.
Talk about a guy with the bad luck, he may already be dead! Anyway, you've gotta come back! You're the only one that can help! My Iris, my beautiful Iris, she needs help!
Alright, don't know what's going on, but I'll be there as soon as I can.
I'm at the detention center, please, hurry!
It's been 1 year since I left that country. Thought I wouldn't have to see him again for a while. Sounds like it won't be a pretty reunion. As if I expected anything to change. February 8, 2:19 p.m. Detention Center, Visitor's Room.
You're late, Edgy, what took you so long?
I don't want to hear it. I chartered a private jet to come as quickly as I could.
Well, you should have chartered a faster one. Anyway, just listen. Something happened to Miss Elise, and Nick is Maya, and Iris is Bikini. Huh? Say something, Edgy.
Before I came here, I stopped by the hospital and paid right a visit. I believe I have a better understanding of the situation than you at this point. The murder victim was the picture book author, Miss Elise Dunim. She was found by Wright in the head nun. The suspect is the temple's younger nun. Then later, while Wright was crossing the bridge, it broke and he fell into the river. The hospital says he'll need at least 2 days of bed rest.
Yeah, that's right, you got it. But they arrested her. My sweet little Iris.
And here I was, convinced he was the one the police had arrested. However, I still don't understand what these 2 items are for.
What are you talking about?
The things Wright gave me when I was leaving his room. This is the first. He said some nonsense about being disdain to people's hearts with this. And the other? He couldn't possibly be asking what I think he is, could he?
I'm begging you. Iris' trial starts tomorrow. Get Nick out of the picture. You're all I've got left. You're the only one that can represent her.
What did you just say?
You know, represent, defend. What were you expecting? Why do you think I called you anyway?
I'm a prosecutor, Larry. A prosecutor. Do you understand what I'm saying? A prosecutor is a lawyer.
Don't talk to me like a kid. I graduated from junior high, you know. Don't worry about it. I promise I won't tell.
But I
mean, I heard a paper badge had no problem fooling an entire court before.
How could this country's judicial system have fallen into such decay?
Hey!
Please, Edgy. At least listen to her. Listen to Iris' side of the story.
So Wright wasn't joking when he gave me this badge after all. That prankster Wright. Always falling into rivers.
Thank you for coming. My name is Iris.
Edgeworth. My name's Edgeworth. I don't know if I can be of any help, but I will at least hear what you have to say about the murder.
Huh? Mr. Wright, how is he? Mr. Laurie said that he might even die.
Fortunately, he will be fine. Larry, you moron, how could you say something like that? He was badly bruised when he hit the water, but otherwise he is unharmed somehow.
Oh, thank goodness.
But he's caught some kind of nasty cold.
It all came back, baby.
A cold?
He's running a high fever and drifting in and out of consciousness. Must be imagining things. This woman. I feel like I've met her before.
Yep.
What? This is a sad detention center theme. What is this?
Maybe he's feeling sad.
The god is
in blue,
glaring
yeah.
at me. Yeah. If somebody glares at you, it's only polite to return the favor, is what I was taught.
Are you alright, Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh, excuse me.
Manfred and his teachings, man. What's up, girl?
Pardon me, Iris. I would like to, ask you something if you don't mind. I have the distinct feeling you and I have met before.
It must be your imagination, Mr. Edgeworth. After all, I hardly ever leave Hazakura Temple.
Hazakura Temple? Oh, what's that?
It's a place where those who wish to boost their spiritual power come to train. You need to undergo some very difficult training to release your inner spiritual power.
Spiritual power? Did you go to that temple for that reason as well?
No, I don't have any spiritual powers. I don't need them.
In that case, what are you doing at that temple then?
Murder. I've committed some sins.
Oh shit!
Sins that I need to pay for. That's why I'm there and why I continue to train to purify my soul.
Okay. Now what about the night of the crime? I want to ask you about last night. The night of the crime.
All right. I helped to clean up after dinner and then went back to my room at about 8. Later, I left my room to ring the lights out bell at 10 p.m.
Bell.
We ring it at the same time each night.
I see. And then?
And then,
Huh?
I was told to go to the training hall, but went back to my room and stayed there.
Why didn't you go to the training hall like you were asked to?
I was frightened.
Frightened?
I stayed in my room and meditated until the murder happened.
There's more to her story. I just know there is. Maybe I should dig a little deeper. Oh, wait. You were asked to go to the training hall on the night of the murder.
Yes?
However, you didn't go. Because you say you were frightened. What exactly were you so frightened of?
That's Lustlocks.
What the fuck?
Language. Is there something wrong?
I'm sorry, it's nothing. Looks like she's not aware of them herself. This must be what Wright was talking about. The psycholocks! I believe he said that I need to present this Magatama item to do something.
Let's come back to that.
You mean Wright has been cheating this whole time on cases?
What is this
He
bullshit?
just knows when they're lying.
So, do you have any idea as to what really occurred last night?
I think it was the result of tremendous spiritual power that was unleashed.
Spiritual power?
Yes, spiritual training has been a cause behind many great tragedies. This incident was just another example.
Iris, I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. I'm a man of science. I don't believe in spiritual power.
Yes, but you just saw those psycholocks, and does that not make sense?
No, I saw nothing.
Oh, well then, yes, I understand. Most people don't.
I'm certain that the thing that killed the victim was a human. So please, answer me this simple question. Were you the one who killed Elise Dunim?
No. Not the one who took her life.
Those psycholock things aren't appearing. I suppose that means I can believe that she's not lying. Heh.
What's wrong?
I can't believe what I'm thinking. And here I just finished saying that I don't believe in spiritual power. It appears that's about all that you can tell me.
Thank you very much for listening to my story.
I visited Wright at the hospital before coming here. He asked me to take care of you.
Me?
Yes, at the trial tomorrow. He asked me to defend you.
Mr. Wright has that much faith in you, Mr. Edgeworth. I will gladly entrust my fate to your capable hands.
But before that, I have one question.
Yes?
Do you know Wright?
Why would you ask that?
Whenever you came up in our conversation, he would begin to act a little strange.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is Mr. Wright to you?
He is a very dear and indispensable friend.
was 5 years ago. That's when I deceived him.
You deceived him.
Heard that he was in a lot of pain afterwards because of what happened. You know what a weak person I am. And that's why I thought it was best if he never saw me again. I just wanted him to forget about me without learning the truth.
Well, if you ask me, Wright is still suffering. And until he learns the truth, I don't think he will ever be able to truly recover. Iris, it's not too late. You should go to him. Tell him the truth. I'll defend you, but only if you agree to that one condition.
All right, Mr. Edgeworth. I promise.
Very well. I'll do everything in my power to get you an acquittal. Alright, what's the judge's phone number? That's enough information gathering for now.
Edgeworth! Do you know what time it is?
I need an acquittal right now.
Not guilty! Woo! Good night!
I should head to the crime scene. Sure. Alright, we're playing as Edgeworth. Let's go, dude. February 8th, Dusky Bridge. God, you don't have to talk. You don't have to read dialogue or thought bubbles. It's crazy. Sure was cold, alright. So this is it. Dusky Bridge.
Oh,
That's
wow,
Larry.
it's you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, it's you, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm talking to myself this whole goddamn case. Detective Gumshoe. A long time no see. It's been about a year. Oh, has it been longer? Doesn't matter, detective. What does matter is why you're shuffling around up here. Oh, ouch. And there's that sharp left jab. Well, I'm happy to see you anyway, Mr. Edgeworth. Let me guess. You were transferred by HR to the local precinct? A wise decision. The vast amount of nothing up here should be quite easy to guard. I heard you were back in the country and arranged to come all the way out here. Everybody was real nice. They even let me take charge of the investigation, sir. Gumshoe indeed. Like gum on your shoe. He's impossible to get rid of.
Holy crap. Is that where that comes from?
No, it's because a Gumshoe is a detective.
I know. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna Google things while you go.
Alright. I'm supposed to report on the details of the crime scene, sir. Anyway, here I am, Detective Dick Gumshoe, reporting for duty. Great. Thank you, Detective. I thought Prosecutor Godo was going to get here before me. That guy's a real mystery, I tell you. Prosecutor Godo. I'm going to be just yapping to myself. Oh my god.
It's because of the rubber-soled shoes that they would wear.
That makes sense. Just got back into the country, so I don't really know much about the case. It's simple. Well, simple is as simple does, as they say. Oh, have you got no idea how much I missed that biting sarcasm of yours, sir? But seriously, this one's a piece of cake. There's a witness that saw the whole thing. A witness? Yeah, that bikini lady. Bikini lady? Here on this freezing cold mountain? Well, you should talk to her yourself if you want the details, sir. I may have to talk to this bikini lady. I mean, decisive witness myself.
Edgeworth, what happened to you out there?
So this is the bridge that Wright fell through? Yep, I can't imagine being that reckless myself. Look before you cross, is how it goes, right? Or was it that leap? And is there something on the other side? Yeah, some old building they call the Inner Temple. But we can't get over there without a bridge, sir. What? Nobody lives there, so it's usually not a problem. But someone is at the Inner Temple doing some training now, and now they're stuck there. Yes, I heard that from Wright. It's Maya Fey. Oh no, her again. He's like, do they just like talk about her like just regularly?
Gumshoe at therapy brings up Maya.
Is his therapist Edgeworth? Anyway, the air's really turbulent right now, so we can't do an aerial extraction. No one's going to be able to reach the Inner Temple until tomorrow, sir. Will she be alright in this cold? So, how did this bridge burn down anyway? We're almost 100% sure it was lightning. Lightning? You're telling me the bridge caught on fire due to a fluke bolt of lightning? Yep. Last night it snowed for the first time in 3 days. A little unusual for lightning to occur during a snowfall like that, but according to the weather data, lightning definitely struck.
Weather data added to the court record. Dude, we kind of need to be glad that blizzards don't come with lightning. Imagine
Yeah, that's terrifying. I had that once here up in Wisconsin. That shit was scary, dude.
Ugh.
I see. There's a very detailed weather report. Almost too detailed. Even has the exact time that the lightning struck the bridge.
Oh, well, we got that information from the witness's testimony.
Someone actually saw the lightning hit the bridge. Who is this witness?
Sorry, I'll go ask one of the local cops later, sir.
So, who is this Prosecutor Godo? I've never heard of him.
Yeah, he's a new guy. Showed up after you left the country. Also voiced by Andy. Hope he doesn't show up right now. He's a complete rookie, but no one can say a bad word about the guy.
What kind of a man is he?
Well, he's really hot. Chat wants to fuck him. He recently became a prosecutor, sir, but he's real good.
He's so good. How is it that I've never heard of it?
That is the metric of being a good person.
Is he the lead prosecutor on this case?
You bet he is. After all, you know who is right in the middle of it.
You know who?
Phoenix Wright, of course. For some reason, Godo has really gotten in for Mr. Wright.
Oh?
Yeah, he seems to have a certain kind of a grudge.
And what would be the cause of this grudge?
I don't know. Maybe he made fun of his mask or something?
None of this is making any sense. I better look into this Godo myself.
Yeah, yourself, buddy.
This would. So this is the bridge Wright tried to cross.
Pretty reckless, if you ask me.
For me to survive the fall from up here.
Yeah, he's one lucky guy, sir. Now we see how he manages to win his cases in court. Blind luck.
I think dumb luck suits Wright just a bit better. Oh. Still can't look at the footprints, Michael.
I don't know who you're talking about. What about Dusty Bridge? The phone probably could be relevant.
Some letters are wildly engraved into a roughly cut border. I would describe this typeface as wild. Dusky Bridge. It certainly is an appropriate name.
You need to get some glasses, Mr. Edgeworth. That sign says Dusty Bridge. I can see how you read that wrong, though, sir.
You're the one who needs glasses, detective. Try reading it one more time.
Oh, you're right. It's Dusky Bridge after all. I guess whoever wrote this made a mistake. God damn it. Hey, it's a public phone. Don't see a lot of these anymore.
That's true.
We've got one here. Why don't we take a photo as a memento?
Well, sure, why not?
Oh, darn it. I don't have a camera with me. I'm gonna go buy a disposable camera. I'll be right back, sir.
What's so special about public phones, and why is he so fascinated by them?
I don't care about the sign.
Have a hall sign? Oh.
Fine.
We're collecting information.
Edgeworth would inspect every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. You're right. There's a little shack down that way called the Heavenly Hall.
A shack?
Like a rundown doghouse for losers that can't bear the freezing drafts of wind. Kinda reminds me of my apartment, sir.
The name Heavenly Hall makes it sound like a palace.
Giving the hovel a great name is a crime itself. I call it false advertising. By the way, the name of my apartment complex is Compton Castles.
Straight out of Compton.
Yeah.
Not such a great name, if you ask me.
Well, it's not such a great apartment either, sir. Alright, let's go to the main gate, baby.
Main gate, probably, yeah.
February 8th, Hazakura Temple. Main gate. Fuck. Yo, Edgy, what took you so long? I'm so cold my brain's turned to sherbet. God damn it. Sherbert.
Oh, it was a mistake to rake his back to this country.
What do you mean?
Wright is going to be fine, and the case itself isn't anything unusual. I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder.
Hey, wait a second, hold it. Objection. What's going on here, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's hard to explain, but one thing led to another, and...
What kind of lame excuse is that? You call yourself a defense attorney? Prosecutor Edgeworth is a prosecutor, that's why he's Prosecutor Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth, defense attorney, sounds plain old weird, pal. All right, Prosecutor Edgeworth.
I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to be playing anymore.
Dude, Edgy, I don't see you for a couple of years and your heart turns to sherbet.
I'd say more like sorbet. It's rather cold here.
Iris didn't murder her, someone else did. I just know it, okay? So trust me on this one.
Ever the romantic, aren't you, Larry? Nevertheless, I'll do whatever I can to prove her innocence. At least until I pass the baton on to her, that is. I want to leave as soon as possible. Alright, what about Iris?
Man, I'm telling you, Iris is so cute. Right, Edgy? You think so too, don't you? What's wrong? Why are you so quiet?
Put it simply, your comment has me highly concerned. Could it be that the reason you think she's innocent?
Come on, a girl that cute can't possibly be a murderer.
How many times has been wrong about that?
I was right after all. I should have never come back.
No, don't worry. I see things for how they really are this time. Honest.
If I had a penny for every time he said that.
It's just that, well, Iris is a delicate flower. You can't force things too much. Know what I mean?
Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry.
Oh, forget about it. I didn't say anything.
Larry, where were you and what were you doing on the night of the crime?
Lighting a bridge on fire.
Larry?
What? Don't tell me. You think I might have done it?
What?
Get lost. Go back in your charter jet and get out of my sight, you creep. And I hope your plane crashes and you die.
I'll ask just one more time. On the night of the murder, where were you and what were you doing?
Have fun talking to yourself, nerd.
As I suspected, psycholocks. Driving me psychopathic.
I'm sorry, man. You know me, and I just don't remember. My short-term memory's a wreck, dude. Okay. Anything wild here? No, we're moving.
But you don't think we can break Larry yet?
No, I want to get everything as soon as possible. February 8th, Azakura Temple, Main Hall.
No, I have to talk.
Thank God.
Ah!
Hey, hello there. So how are you feeling?
All right, I suppose. Huh? Who is this?
My name is Miles Edgeworth.
My. A handsome boy such as yourself is always welcome. If circumstances weren't so tragic, I might just...
Please don't call me boy. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I'm looking for a woman in a bikini.
Well, you have found her. Now what can I do for you?
I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis.
Ooh, if you ask nicely, I might just give you a peek, big boy.
What the fuck?
What?
Mr. Edgeworth. This is the head nonna, Sister Bikini. She's the witness.
Why didn't you tell me that earlier? This is exactly why your salary keeps getting cut.
Oh, my stomach is already growling in protest.
So, what's the latest about my beloved Iris?
Well, first, I want to hear what you know.
I don't like that face.
Yeah, that's like... I don't know. Yeah, it seems like sinister. You know?
Yeah. It's the other version of the Megusta face.
First, I'd like to ask you about last night.
Well, last night, we had an acolyte here for training. After dinner, the two of us went to the training hall in the inner temple.
You must be talking about Maya. Approximately what time was that?
I suppose it was about 9 when we left here. Training lasts all night long. It's extremely exhausting. This channeling dojo's head nun must be in attendance at all times to keep watch.
Oh, well, you're right. That does sound exhausting.
Detective, this is no time for flattery.
Sorry.
Sometime around 11 o'clock, you witnessed the incident in the courtyard. But your duty was in the inner temple. Why did you come back here?
The way you're staring at me, I'm starting to get goosebumps. Wow!
I'm starting to get goosebumps myself, but for a decidedly different reason.
Oh, you get the chills pretty easily, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? Why'd you return?
As the head nun, it's your duty to stay with the acolyte at all times, correct?
Yes, that's correct. I know it may look strong, but the truth is, I've got got a bad lower back.
A bad lower back?
Yes, it's especially bad in the winter. It's so bad I can't even lift a bucket. Do you remember how cold it was last night? My bad back felt as stiff as frozen glass. I just wanted to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. So that's why I returned to the main hall.
So you left the disciple all alone?
Don't be ridiculous, I would never do that. That's why I ordered Iris to the inner temple after she had rung the bell for lights out.
Yes, but she never went to the inner temple, did she? Did this head nun actually see Iris there? I'd better try to get some more details.
Guess we'll present Iris after we ask what she saw.
Alright then, I'd like you to tell me exactly what you saw in the courtyard.
It must have been past 11. Oh no, I can't see it. It's too much for my butt.
Hey, calm down, lady. Let go of my thigh. Oh.
Wow. I saw two people. One of them was lying on the ground. The other one was stabbing her from their back with a sword.
Did you see this criminal with your own eyes?
I didn't want to believe what I was seeing, but it was Iris.
You must have been quite shocked.
Of course he was. Try putting yourself in their shoes. It'd be like if you were stabbing Mr. Right smack in the middle of the courtroom, and I happened to witness it from the witness stand. I'd be pretty shocked too.
I know it sounds insane, but that's what I saw. That's when I finally realized what I was seeing. I screamed and then I passed out.
Fortunately for us, her testimony seems to be pretty solid.
However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul act seems unnatural.
Unnatural?
Girl I know simply isn't capable of this sort of foulness.
I wonder what she means by that. Let's ask. So who is this acolyte that was to train at the inner temple?
Her name is Maya Fey. I treated her very badly, I'm ashamed to say. After she went through the trouble of signing up for the special course.
A special course?
It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant 30,000 times.
You don't mean to tell me she's still doing that over at the inner temple, do you?
No, of course not. You don't have to worry about that one little bit. Last night we still hadn't started the training session itself.
Well, that's good to hear.
Oh, dear, there's one thing I forgot to tell you.
Uh-oh, I don't think I like the sound of this.
Do you know that small girl? I believe she is Mr. Maya's little sister.
Maya has a little sister?
Oh, well, you mean a little Pearl. That's Maya Fey's cousin.
Little Pearl.
I thought she was going to visit Mystic Elise after we finished with dinner cleanup. But I haven't seen her since all that last night. She's nowhere to be found.
You mean she was with the victim?
It's all the fault of my stupid, creaky old back.
Little girl who was with the victim on the night of the murder is gone.
As they say, the plot thickens. Okay. Yeah, let's present Iris.
You said you went with Maya to the training hall in the inner temple last night. Did you happen to see Iris while you were there?
Of course I saw her. I told her to meet us after ringing the 10 o'clock bell for lights out.
So you're saying Iris came to the inner temple then?
Of course she did. Iris has always been a good, obedient girl. After that, I had Iris help Mystic Maya begin her training.
That doesn't fit with Iris' story at all. She said that she never went to the inner temple.
As they say, the plot thickens. Thanks, Gummy. There's a...
Wait, paper?
Yep, paper?
There are more Enza cushions in the corner of that room. What's that white piece of paper sticking out from under the stack?
Beats me.
Would you mind checking that out for me, Detective Gumshoe?
Yes, sir. Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth.
Looks like an old manila envelope.
Ugh!
Oh, what is it, Detective?
This, This could be it. An ultra important clue, a super special clue.
Suppose I should read it myself then.
It looks like a letter addressed to Sister Iris. The night at 10 at Heavenly Hall, unless you want your secret to be exposed.
Sounds like a blackmail letter.
Note to Iris, added the court record.
Nice going there, Mr. Edgeworth. Why can't I ever find clues like that? You're an ultra-important prosecutor, a super-duper prosecutor.
I suppose it takes a super-duper kind of dumb to miss a clue like this.
Damn. Does it say anything else?
Rough, buddy.
Salutation here. There is something I must talk to you about. I'll be waiting for you tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. Make sure you come unless you want your secret to be exposed.
Secret in quotes.
I don't really care about anything else here. Anything else we want to show Bikini? Let's see.
You're asking her to show her bikini?
Let's ask Annalise, I think. Yeah.
Oh! How could such a terrible thing have happened? It's on my fault!
Well, come on, lady. I don't think you need to take all the blame yourself.
Quiet! What do you know anyway?
Ouch, you're scary.
With that stupid 5 o'clock shadow and that stupid old coat of yours. It's too bad you weren't the one that disappeared.
Why do you have to take it all out on me?
Anger does seem a little manufactured.
Interesting.
Oh man, you factured.
Oh.
Well.
Yeah, well.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, well. Well.
Yeah.
Great.
Yep.
Hazakura Temple. Courtyard. And this is where the murder took place, sir. Now, other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched.
Thanks, Detective. I'll just have a look around. It looks like the police are still investigating.
Oh yeah, by the way, I thought I'd better ask, just to be sure. Are you really gonna defend that nun Iris at the trial tomorrow?
Yes, I will. I gave her my word and now I must follow through with my commitment.
Well, in that case, gotta be careful. Gotta make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation.
Don't worry about it, Detective. Just keep your mouth closed and I think most of it will flow out on its own.
You got it, sir. I'll make sure it flows out like water from a tap.
Yes, you do that, Detective. How much has your running spout leaked over the years?
Too much.
All of it.
You talk to him about it. That's like kind of generic. Let's look around, I guess.
Oh, you would want to look around, wouldn't you?
Okay, fine. The victim is the famous picture book author, Miss Aline Dunim. At least I keep dropping this. Her entire past up until she won that writing award last year is a total mystery.
It's hard to believe in this day and age you can still find people like that.
The estimated time of death, the victim is between 10 and 11 p.m. on February 7th. Cause of death was a blood loss resulting from a stab to the back by the murder weapon.
The murder weapon?
The victim was found skewered with a giant sword, sir.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, but there's one strange thing.
Yes?
The victim's entire body was covered with bruises. The bruises are consistent with falling from the height of a 2-story building.
A 2-story building? It would be about the same height as the room in the front of us, correct?
Hey, you're right. Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth. That just happens to be the room that Elise Dunim was staying in. Did it again.
Maybe she was pushed out of the window after she was stabbed by the sword?
Well, this is autopsy record, added the court record.
Now then, Detective. Let's see if we can summarize what we've learned so far.
Okay, let's take a look at the map. According to the testimony Sister Bikini, the head nun. Right after they finished dinner, she and Maya Fate headed to the inner temple.
Wow, animated, huh?
On my Game Boy, unlikely. At 10 p.m. after ringing the bell for lights out, Iris went to the inner temple. When she got there, Bikini had her take over while she went back to Hazakura Temple.
W.
She is a W. After taking a hot bath to soothe her back. Sister Bikini witnessed the murder in the courtyard. If you want more details, you should ask Bikini herself in the main hall.
The Inner Temple, huh? I'd like some more information about that place.
Okay.
What is this Inner Temple that Maya was supposedly training at?
Going to Bikini, it's an old building they use for training the acolytes. It's on the other side of Dusky Bridge.
That bridge that burned down, huh? Is there anything else on the other side of that bridge besides the Inner Temple?
Nope, not a thing.
Nothing?
The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. In the way, it's kind of like a little island out there.
The only thing there is the Inner Temple.
It was not the kind of place a person could survive in.
He's be alright, Maya.
About the most round.
Edgy.
Yeah, well, he's really turned around.
Trial begins tomorrow, but who's the prosecutor?
I'm pretty sure it's that Godo guy, but nobody can get a hold of him, so they're looking for a replacement.
What do you mean?
It's really weird. All of a sudden, no one can reach him. I wonder if the rumors are true. Maybe since Mr. Wright caught a cold and won't be defended, he just lost interest.
I intend to appear in court in the role of the defense attorney. However, I would be quite unhappy if it came out that I'm actually a prosecutor.
Yeah, I can see why, but I'm not the one you have to worry about. I think the real problem is going to be that judge.
Yes, he certainly would remember my face, even after such a long absence. That's why I requested that another judge preside over trial tomorrow.
No!
You want to voice him?
No.
We've only met each other once. There's a good chance he won't remember me at all.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Oh, boy. Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you. Wouldn't it be a problem if someone there made a big stink, sir?
There's no need to worry. Pulled a few strings and arranged for a prosecutor of my own choosing.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, I had no idea you had such a powerful string to pull. Oh, it's gonna be fucking like Winston Payne. No!
No. Still you, though.
Oh, no, you're right. Every prosecutor's me anyway. But, no, you're totally right. Oh, let's not move. Let's look around. Oh, my God, dude. Okay, let's,
Wait. Oh, look at her staff.
Oh, you're right. Oh.
What's this? It looks like a wizard staff.
It's missing that amethyst, you're right. That belonged to the victim, Miss Elise Nunim. There's nothing strange or magical about it. Oh yeah, listen, this is just between us, okay, sir?
Yes? What?
It's the top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone about this.
Alright.
The truth is, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard.
That's it? That's what you wanted to tell me?
Yep, that's it.
The staff was made from a very strong kind of wood. What about fingerprints? Were there any on it?
Just the victims.
Staff added to the court record.
Alright. Missing that. Before we get to the core piece, look at the sled. I just love skiing.
That's a
Really?
sled.
You don't seem, like the type. Well, what about sleds?
Sleds, nah. They're a little too kiddie, you know? Messes with my hard-boiled image. Also with the silence, Mr. Edgeworth.
Is the world starting to go mad?
Great question. Ladder.
The main gate must be just over that stone wall.
Stone walls, there were a few of those in my time. Most of them are good memories, but not all.
Detective, perhaps someone should introduce you to the concept of paucity of words.
Okay.
How do you feel about the paucity of words?
I don't know, I've been introduced.
The lantern. I suppose I liked it at night.
Something elegant about the light of a fire. At the end of each month, I always like to relax in my room by candlelight.
Detective, can you not afford to pay your electricity bill?
How did you know? Alright, fine, let's look at it.
So the sword from the scorched statue is actually the murder weapon.
It sure is. It's called a shitty shit chip, by the way. Nasty piece of work, sir.
Still blood on it. I suppose this is the victim's blood?
Yep, it's all over the blade. And speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints all over the hilt of this shitto, too.
Fingerprints?
Naturally, they match the prints we got from the young nun, the defendant.
Her fingerprints are on the murder weapon?
What's wrong? You're looking really solemn.
Is this how it is for Wright? Is this what it's like to be a defense attorney?
Yeah, I figure it doesn't feel really good.
To be honest, it feels more like it's detrimental to your health.
I mean, he's dying right now.
GT Shido. Sorry, that's your line. Don't want to steal your voice
yeah,
line.
shitty shitto added to the court record. I don't want to participate.
I could tell. That was all we got off that? Damn.
Is the murder weapon? Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you're right. We got that.
Murder weapons are never relevant to court
Murder
cases.
weapon this.
It has suspect's fingerprints on it.
I think we can go talk to Iris about this.
Okay, we've got three psycho locks to deal with also.
Yeah, so it's...
We've got Larry and Iris, but from Phoenix's perspective.
Yeah. Okay, so either Iris or Larry. Let's do... Didn't pick up very well. There we go. Let's do Iris. So my die said.
Die.
Yes. Oh,
I think it's just because you want me to talk.
Azakura Temple, main gate. Shut up.
I don't see Larry anywhere.
Oh, well, that solves that. Maybe we scared the poor kid away.
His heart was shut tight with the number of psycho locks. Guess I'll have to look for him now. What a thorn in my side.
It did say look for him now, you know.
You're right.
Oh, detention center it is.
All right, yeah. February 8th, detention center, visitor's room.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I came back because I need to ask you a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Oh, but I've already told you everything that I...
Iris, please remember. I'm on your side. You can tell me anything.
Yes, thank you.
You get new talk options? You did.
I just finished speaking with the head nun of Hazakura Temple. She testified very clearly as to what happened. She said she saw you stab Miss Elise Dunim with a sword. And one other thing. She said that when Maya Fey began her training at Inner Temple, you were there as well.
What?
When I spoke with you last night, you claimed that you never went to the Inner Temple. And yet, Sister Bikini says she met with you at the Inner Temple that very night.
But I didn't go there. I didn't go to the Inner Temple last night.
It looks like she's unwilling to tell me the whole truth. I wonder if I'll find the answers I'm looking for if I break those psycho locks.
Well, let's try it, I guess.
Take that!
I was frightened.
Since I have been handed this case, it is my duty to dig up all the answers. Understand?
Yes, sir.
The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. In my years in court, I've seen it happen over and over again. That's why I'm committed to searching until I have those answers. Now then, is it really true that you didn't go to the Inner Temple last night?
Yes, I swear. I already told you that.
Yes, you said you didn't go because you were frightened.
That's right.
If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder. Is this what frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your own room?
Okay, let's look. We haven't even looked at the evidence.
Yeah, we
Alright, so we
really
got
have not.
hanging scroll. That's it.
Okay, so that's just hanging scroll.
No, that's it. Just
It's scary. Yeah, that's a scary thing.
okay, evil spirits. But she gave it away,
Yep, this
so she didn't
map.
have her thing on it.
That's true.
The bridge is out on the map now.
Cult. That's her cool book.
She's terrifying.
Weather data.
Okay,
Sure.
maybe. Oh, wait. Go back. Snow with occasional lightning strikes. Wonder if she's afraid of lightning.
Ooh. Ooh, that could be a good one.
But,
Let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. No.
yeah.
You might be cooking.
This.
Oh, the black. Yeah. She's black belt. Yeah. Let's just look at the rest just to be safe.
Yeah.
Autopsy, stab in the
Okay.
back. Okay, body fell flat 10 feet after death. Good to know. She was alive, has fingerprints. Okay. Take that! I found this in the main hall. It is addressed to you.
That's...
Well, Iris,
Why are you glaring at me like that?
you were scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you, isn't that correct? Was it the evidence or the power of my glare that broke that lock? Oh well, I don't suppose it matters either way.
But Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes?
I thought the letter was just someone playing a prank on me.
A prank?
Well, yes. After all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one to tell it that would cause me any grief.
I wonder about that.
Mr. Bikini is like a mother to me. I would never hide anything from her.
No, you may not have anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was different. Unfortunately, I don't know the exact nature of your secret yet. However, whatever it is, there was one person you didn't want your secret told to.
Oh,
Ooh,
Larry Butts.
Larry Butts.
When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Oh wait, we finally got Phoenix's profile picture. Holy shit.
Hey. Wait, he's 26?
Yes. Don't remember how we became friends. Very true.
Godot, you know?
Back.
Pearly. She's scared of Pearly. She knows how fast she can run. It's Phoenix.
Oh, okay. Oh, that secret. Gotcha. I don't know. I guess I was trying to like big brain it more, but like that could be it. Yeah. Take that. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. You mean something to Wright, it seems. And I can tell he holds a special place in your heart as well. That's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep, dark secret. Well, what do you have to say?
I should have expected as much. Especially from a friend of his. Unlocked successful. After dinner, this letter was waiting for me in my room. As I said, I was frightened by it.
What is this heavenly hall this letter mentions?
It's a small mountain shack at the base of Dusky Bridge.
A small shack, huh?
It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near.
Where is it on this map?
It's around here. To get there, you have to follow a small path down from Dusky Bridge. The reality is, I had to get to the inner temple. I had no choice but to cross that bridge. But the thought that such a terrible criminal could be lurking at Heavenly Hall. I was so scared by the whole affair that I didn't even want to think about it.
So this is the secret that you locked away in your heart.
Yes.
Looks as though I may have to visit this heavenly hall now. Maybe I'll find some sign of our mystery blackmailer. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room last night?
Yes, that's exactly right. Iris's testimony added to the court record.
The trial starts tomorrow. I promise you I will win. I'm going to win so that you and Phoenix Wright can see each other again. But when I do, you must promise me that you will tell him your secret.
It's pointless.
Why would you say that?
Because I may know who Phoenix Wright is, but he has no idea who I am.
Huh?
Oh,
That's not a talking point?
no?
Okay.
What is there to talk about?
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus. February 8, Heavenly Hall. Whoa, not much of a view down here, huh? Still better than the view from my apartment, though.
Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective.
Oh, why? Oh, that's probably Larry.
Why does this always happen? Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away. Maybe chase one of them to Japan. X is going to be prison, I guess. I'll steal that detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up for sure. Nah, I can't do that to someone who looks like he's down on his luck. He's just talking to himself.
Shh! Be quiet and listen.
I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again.
Done that? What did he do, I wonder?
Hey, you! About what you just said. I got an objection. What the? Edgy, you dirty rat.
Gumshoe, you oaf.
I'm sorry, sir. Before I knew it, I was shouting out objection. And in a loud, commanding voice, too. I even pointed with my pointer finger.
You've watched too many trials.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself?
What is going on back here?
A love shack.
At this.
It's a little love place where...
What is this festive-looking ornament?
That reminds me of our class in grade school. We used to have a lot of fun decorating the classroom with origami. Remember?
Well, I...
Oh yeah, you were never any good at it. Really? Yeah, this guy was so bad he couldn't even fold a dollar, let alone a crane. Everyone tried to comfort him, but he would just sit there sobbing. Oh, really? I never would have expected that.
Be quiet already. I'll never forget the shame of that day. You want a crane? I can now make a perfect quarter-inch crane without a single flaw.
You know, Edgy. Nothing for nothing, but a quarter-inch crane without a single flaw is not easy. Yeah, it's quite a feat, Prosecutor Edgeworth.
That's exactly why I hate childhood friends.
He's like, Edgeworth is deeply traumatized by his one failure, and it was that. What's going on here?
His other failure was going up against Phoenix Wright in court.
That's true. This is Eagle River, sir. It runs pretty fast, so it doesn't ice over, even in the winter.
If it iced over, Wright would have been in some serious trouble.
You're right about that. We would have landed on the ice and slid downstream to who knows where.
Not exactly what I meant, but alright.
Stairs.
Just go all the way to Dusky Bridge. Pretty long, but easy walk.
I fell down 4 times on the way down here, sir. Oh, sorry about that, detective. I ate 4 bananas and tossed their peels on the stairs on my way down here.
What?
So that's what I was slipping on. Be careful on your way back. Those deadly banana peels are still out there. Oh, a real important piece of information right there, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah, Larry's littering.
What is it? Did he draw these? That's pretty good if he drew these. Terrific graffiti problem you got there, pal. You don't know anything, detective. This is art. It's an expression of my bittersweet love for Iris.
Larry, do you know what the difference is between graffiti and true art is?
It's how the artist himself defines it, right?
I should have seen that one coming.
Well, if that's the case, then all my lunchboxes are masterpieces too, pal.
You know what? I believe that.
That's true. That's true. We eat those weenies.
The straw roof is totally covered with freshly fallen powdery snow.
Wow, makes a nice image, doesn't it? How we did like the rustic look.
Heavenly Hall. I suppose it's an appropriate name in some sense.
You got that right. Look at that bridge up there. This place has to be heaven, because that thing is hell.
You would do well to remember, Larry, that this is a sacred place to some people.
Yeah, didn't really get much out of that. What's up, man?
What is this little shack anyway?
Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday.
And why were you down here in the first place?
Come on, I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch. This is a great little place. It's, artistic. It's quiet, it's cold, it's got no power, and it looks like it's about to collapse. It's a lot like my apartment there, pal.
One thing's for sure. No one is likely to show up and disturb you here.
So what, can I get you something to drink? Some hot water, maybe? It's getting all buddy-buddy on us, sir. Can't have that.
Yeah, I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Listen, Listen to me, Edgy. You've got to do this. Got to save Iris.
Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute?
Watch your mouth. Anyway, I've made up my mind about it. I'm gonna marry that girl. Mr. Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him. Have you already asked this girl to marry you? No, not yet, but I can tell how she feels by the look in her eyes. It's got this, I really want this man to carry me over the threshold look. I'm sure Nick would be surprised. He never imagined that I could marry such a beautiful girl like that.
Something tells me he would be shocked indeed.
That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I gonna do if she gets hurt? What is this guy trying to say? Lost me about a mile back.
I really want to know the answer to that. I'm going to have to drag him onto the witness stand. Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you and what were you doing last night?
Oh man, don't you really have anything else to talk about? With that kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me. Okay, chill out with those scary eyes. I got it. You really want to know? Last night, I saw something incredible.
Something incredible.
Yeah, but let's not talk about that now. Let's talk about the good old days. What do you say? Come on, I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water.
Why hasn't he realized that I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him?
Let's break this and then call it, I think.
Yeah.
Take that.
Night of the crime.
Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night.
Whoa, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk.
Huh? That was a bit too easy.
Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. At around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I had been sleeping, not sure for how long. Suddenly, zing! The world in front of me went white. Like I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi.
And then?
And then, it was on fire. The bridge was on fire.
Dusky Bridge caught on fire? You saying you saw it with your own eyes?
Hey, what are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth.
There are still 3 psycho locks remaining. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen?
Where you say? What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? Just answer the question.
I was in my own room by the main hall. Where else would I be?
As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there.
There? Oh, what do you mean there?
It's impossible for you to have seen lightning strike Dusky Bridge from your room.
Fuck
Oh, the map? It's like 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
Take that. This is a map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple.
What am I looking for?
I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees, and it's impossible to see the bridge from there.
What? Why didn't you tell me this before?
Well, how about it?
How about what?
Do you feel like talking now?
About what?
Oh, it looks like you leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step. Damn you, Indy, mashing the A button, missing my dialogue. You weren't in your room at the temple. So then, where were you?
You don't know that I wasn't in my room?
So where was Larry, and why was he there? If I've read the situation up to this point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious. Very well then, let's test my theory. The place you witnessed lightning striking Dusky Bridge was from here.
That'd be Heavenly Hall, right?
Probably the Inner Temple.
You think he was at the Inner Temple?
Why would he be at the Inner Temple? And yes, he was at Heavenly Hall.
Oh, no, I'm like willing to consider it, man. Listen.
Take that. The place you saw the lightning strike from was naturally Heavenly Hall.
Oh, why would it be hanging out in this old shack? It's freezing cold, there's no electricity, and it could fall apart any minute.
Larry, how do you know that anyway? How do you know that there's no electricity? After all, it's not that dark yet.
Uh-oh.
In other words, you have just provided evidence to prove my theory. My theory that you've at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset.
I have to admit I'm impressed, Edgy. Hey, you're in a totally different league from Nick.
That's nice. Now tell me, what were you doing at this cold little shack last night?
That's what you might call a fair decor.
I think you mean affaire de cour. How do you think you say that?
Qua,
Affaire de quoi?
right?
Probably.
Like
Could it be that...
Crevecois?
Yes, that makes sense. Could it be that you were waiting for someone?
Oh no! You really are one scary guy, you know.
I believe that last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you.
Oh, Crevecois is heartbreak.
Yeah. Oh, did he ask out Iris?
Yeah. Just waiting for Iris.
Yeah, for sure.
There's only one person you'd wait for in a horrible place like this, Larry.
I told you before, don't call me Larry. The person
you're waiting for was Iris!
Oh, suddenly I feel all cold all over, Edgy.
No doubt because of my chilly glare. Yeah, 10% chance to freeze. Oh.
So you think I got to the house for Sister Iris, huh? Do you have some kind of evidence? You got something that proves that I was waiting
I figured it out.
Or are you just guessing?
This is where I draw the line and end this ridiculous little game. Here's the evidence that proves you're waiting for Iris. Right?
Probably.
Take that. Here's your evidence. Followed you to the spot with a pathetic blackmail letter.
Oh, hey, give that back. You're embarrassing me. What are you doing with that anyway?
It's not important. I misjudged you, Larry.
What do you mean?
Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh.
First of all, what's this at the top of the letter? It says salutation here.
Well, that's what it said in that book, A Letter Writing for Dummies.
You're not supposed to actually write that. That's where you're supposed to write, Dear Iris.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I knew it spilled.
Two to the butts. Let's ask him about this real quick.
So you were here in Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you, Larry? And you saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you?
Sorry, Edgy.
Sorry doesn't cut you, scumbag. Threatening a young lady like that.
Wait, hold up.
Oh, what now, pal?
What are you talking about? What threatening stuff?
I'll tell you what, you tried to scare Iris by threatening to disclose her secret, pal.
What do you mean threaten? What did I threaten her?
Unless you want your secret to be exposed. That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact.
Give me a break, it's a love letter. Haven't you ever been in love?
Oh, what did you just say?
My love for her burns so hotly it can melt all the snow on this mountain.
Uh-oh, then what is this secret you mentioned?
Come on, Edgy. Don't you get it? I'm talking about the secret love between her and me. Obviously, she wouldn't want Old Lady Bikini to know about it, right? About our hot and sour, bittersweet love affair.
Alright, then why did you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope?
Give me a break, it's not my fault I didn't have any other envelopes. Yeesh.
Why are you so quick to apologize, pal?
It's because Edgy gave me that scary look of his. What's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden?
That's it? That's what all these huge locks were about? I don't understand why you were so defensive.
Well, I don't know either. Guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Hey, come on, don't let it get you down.
But Mr. Edgeworth, this guy's still hiding something, I know it. What do you mean, detective? Don't forget what this guy said just a minute ago.
You really want to know? Last night, I saw something incredible.
That's right. Larry.
What? You're looking at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone.
What was this something incredible you saw last night? You're going to tell me, Larry, one way or another.
Break his knees, break his knees, break his knees.
I already told you, didn't I? I saw lightning strike Dusky Bridge.
Yes, and I believe it was the incredible sight you saw. But now that I think about it, something doesn't ring true.
Oh, what doesn't?
If that's all there is to your story, your heart wouldn't have had all those locks. Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night. Something more incredible than lightning.
What? When? Where? Why? How?
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You hide anything from Mr. Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal.
Oh my fucking god. Are you shitting me?
Let's go!
No!
God damn it!
What's wrong, sir?
Jeremy.
Does this mean I have to do it all
It's been
over
great
again?
having everybody here.
I fucking hate
we
Larry.
loved having you, Haven.
Holy shit. Why are you glaring at me like I'm the next to be hit by a bolt of lightning?
It's about had it with this Harlequin. If I really want to drag the truth out of him, just have to drag it out of the witness stand.
Thank you.
To be continued.
Indy has a lot of parts in this one. That is so goddamn true, chat. This is my own goddamn comeuppance. This is what happens when you're like, oh, Michael can have the protagonist, and I'll always be like the foil to him. And then all of a sudden, all of those foils combine at once when the protagonist gets knocked out, and then that's my hubris, huh? You know, this is my own hubris coming to bite me in ways it hasn't before.
To be fair, Maya's trapped on an island, so that saved you.
I'm sure she'll be back later. Don't you worry. I'm fucking sick. I have a cold. I need Cold Killer X. I'm dying. I was just 3 people talking to each other in different accents. I will see you all next week. Goodbye.